Ladies and gentlemen, I'm officially live now. There you go. I don't know if you can see me, if you can hear me. Hi, I want to know how's the audio, how's everything, if you can see me, if you can hear me well, because there you go. I'm doing some tests now with the new mic. I don't know. I'm trying to let me know if the quality of the video is good, if the audio is good. And yeah, we should be ready to go in few seconds. Let me see if I can see myself. At least it's gonna work or not. And today we're gonna today we're gonna talk about a lot of things, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna talk about a lot of things. We're gonna talk about Milan. We're gonna talk about this incredible Serie A that it's back. We're gonna talk about the derby, of course, and we're gonna talk all of this with Mr. Football Drone. Hello, Valentin. Hello, Peter. How you doing, guys? How's the audio? How's the mic? How's the quality of the video? Is everything good? Sounds good? Just let me know how's everything so we can start to complain about AC Milan. I'm kidding. Only constructive things. And yeah, that's it. Let me know if everything is fine. There you go. Amazing. So I have a Divo Corrigi here on my left hand side, the faulty printers, and Puma on the left hand side as well. It's all good. Perfecto. Well, ladies and gentlemen, without any further, anything else, let me introduce, after a very long while, finally, who's back? Who is back on the channel? The legend, the legendary Football Drone.
How's it going, guys? I like this comment where Valentin says Europa League anthem is better than the UCL anthem. I think that's one way of coping with it.
We have to get ready, ladies and gentlemen. A good
How's it going,
year
Peter?
of Europa
Thank
League.
you so much for the love.
How are you, buddy? How are you?
It's been a while, dude. It's been a while since we've done this.
Yeah.
We should no longer call this culture talks or the Serie A talks. We should call this therapy at this point. After everything, the last time we did this, we were comfortably second place, and now, out of Europe, out of top four, potentially for next season as well.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
That today being a Milanista is really hard, bro. It's really hard. Today being.
I remember, dude. I remember watching the Lazio game, and I sent you specifically. I looked you up. I sent you this message. I was like, sometimes it's fun being a Milan fan. And then the derby happened, and then I went all the way back to that specific message, and I replied to it. I'm like, no, I take this back. And dude, it's been horrible, man. Like, imagine from the highs of that Napoli game, the 4-0, all the way until what it is now, that 4-0, and we're like, okay, this is the least important of the three games. So we went and won, the first Champions League game 1-0, and then we're like, okay, that's a good result. Let's go to the Maradona Stadium. Let's do this. Let's finish this. And we did finish it. Yeah. Although I did have 5 heart attacks that game. Yeah. It was all the times that we call Inter Pazza Inter, dude, that was Pazza Milan, that specific game. So like 2 penalties being saved, last minute goal conceded, and whatnot. So we're like, okay, at least we are on the right train. If we focus, we'll get top 4. And lo and behold, Inter happens, Cremonese happens, Empoli happens, 2 points lost here. 2 points lost there, 3 points lost against Spezia. Spezia, 18th place.
See, see, see.
I mean, I know we talk about, like the squad is not too deep enough, but just look at the first 11 against Spezia. I honestly think that's good enough to beat Spezia. I honestly think that's good enough to beat Cremonese. I honestly think that can do something against Empoli, you know? So I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude.
Who's the
I know
most?
we
Who do
say
you think
believe, but
all the time?
I'm starting to not believe anymore
Nah,
in the
always
top four.
believing, always believing, always believing. So, who do you think is the most disappointing player this year for AC Milan? Who do you think is really the one that, who's the one that,
Get, Given the expectations that we had from him, I would say
hmm,
CDK. I would say
really?
CDK. Charles the that guy, that guy, Prince Charles, that guy. So, or shall I say King Charles at this point? Given the expectations, I expected a lot more from Origi as well, but then CDK, I don't know, dude. Like I'm losing hope. I hope this is just the first season. You know, I was just talking to another Milan fan about him specifically. That first season when Lau came and we were like, you know what? He seems raw, but there is something, like there's something in there. The same thing with Benasser, the same thing with Tonali, the same thing with even this season with Malik Chow earlier on. The same thing with all the young guys that we brought on and eventually became the spine of the team. This guy, I mean, there's nothing. There's literally nothing. Like there's absolutely nothing. This is what worries me. Like it's absolutely nothing. And let me tell you a story about.
Doesn't have it feels like he doesn't have the balls, literally,
I mean,
God,
let me
to
tell you a
do
story
anything.
about CDK.
Tell me.
Last season, I was watching PSG versus Club Brugge. I was watching it
Hmm,
with my friend who is a PSG fan, and yes, they do exist. Unfortunately,
yeah.
I don't know if he's watching this right now, but but
Well, no,
I was watching that game, and that's the first time I saw CDK. It was an interesting matchup because he was this tall guy that was brilliant, and he was playing against Verratti, who was much shorter, and it was an interesting matchup. And when I was watching that, I was like, you know what, this is the guy that we need. And then lo and behold, all the rumors started to you know to circulate, and I was
hmm,
so excited. I was like, wow, this is guy I actually watched this guy, and is he is brilliant. This is the guy we need. Like this is you know Hakan 5.0. We're
yeah.
finally replacing this guy. And I mean, it's such a disappointment. Maybe because I built him up in my head. I built him up so high because I watched that specific match with against PSG, who's really a big team. It's not like he's playing against Cremonese. So that's my top pick for disappointment. I would say Origi is very close second, very close second.
Origi is there, you think? You think Origi is there? Is very close by?
I I expected. It's just the expectations that I had. I didn't expect Kaka, but I expected something from CDK. I expected
Hmm.
some struggles from CDK, but not to this level. I think it's just confidence at this level. Maybe he needs a loan out. Maybe he needs a holiday. A breather, and then preseason start from scratch. Maybe that's what he needs. I don't know. So I
I
mean,
agree.
there's something interesting that I read the other day.
This goal, man.
Mean, wow,
Are you watching the screen?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, this is like look.
That's
I stopped the
Monta.
image. Right now, this is, I think, Origi or somebody else. I don't know who is it. And Origi, that stopped the ball here.
Yeah,
He's on the
that's
left
early
side.
in the season. I think that's when we showed the jersey for
This
the
is
first
Monza.
time. Yeah, we played this jersey for the first time. Oh my, ah,
This is
how?
against Tottenham, bro. This is even harder to miss it. No, it's incredible.
Ah, okay,
Like,
this I understand.
yeah,
This
crazy.
also I understand. But
Mm. Tell me.
I mean, yeah, that's the one that like we spent most of our summer transfer budget on this guy. Our season was dependent on whether this guy performs or not. Our I would say entire mercato. Imagine all that summer mercato plus winter, which we didn't do anything either. And Malik Chow is the guy that was the most successful out of all those guys. And this is a guy that we like. He didn't even play in Bundesliga. I think he had one game in Bundesliga. He came literally from the second division of Germany, and that's our most successful guy that we brought in from summer. But yeah, I know. I mean, it feels like we're in a therapy or something. But
I don't know. I don't know. It's for me to answer the question from Peter. I want to hear from you both. What player you want to leave the club this summer? As Peter already knows, and probably you already know, I in the striking position. I don't want to see anymore. With all the love and all respect that we can give him, but I don't think we can point anymore the point on Ibrahimovic and on Rebic. Time to go. In the midfield,
I thought
I
you were
don't.
talking about Giro for a second.
No, well, Giroud has one more year. Giroud has an extra
Yeah,
year, so
definitely.
I think
Like there's enough credit in there.
yeah, yeah, and also I think that in the next 2 years we have to completely rebuild the attacking side completely because beside Leao that is a left wing, but other than that, everyone else has to change because Giroud has one extra year. That's it, one extra year, and
Yeah,
that's it. He
and not
combine
as
in
a
our
starter,
first.
ideally.
Yeah, and
By the way, Peter, I read that my sound quality isn't good. Is it okay now?
it's better. Let's
Is
see.
it? I don't know. Maybe you can also answer that since you also can hear me.
I hear you well. I hear you well. Maybe it's something on the stream. Um, Giroud can stay, but not as a first option. I agree 100% with you. The one that I don't want to see anymore is on the right side. I don't want to see anymore Messia. I would like to keep Selemaker. It's fine. Midfield, it's fine to have in Tonali and Benacer and Krunic, but then we need somebody strong physically in the middle. Left side, I think we are fine, but we need some replacements in case Leao and Hernandez they're not fine. And in defense, I think
Yeah.
also for Simon Kier, it's time to go because it's he done already enough for us. So I think it's time to go. For
Honestly,
honest,
like I don't mind him staying until the end of his contract. Like I don't think okay, they've done
who
some
who you
crazy
talking to?
mess ups. Kiar,
Ah,
Simon
okay,
Kiar. Honestly, we've had some defensive errors recently, but honestly, I don't think our four defenders are the problem. Like if
Hmm.
you see, okay, like one, two, what are the problems? One, two, three, four. I think the four defenders can stay for another season. The current four that we have, uh,
Hmm.
Ma- between Malik Chow, Tomori, Kalulu, and Kiar, you can honestly pick. This is for Serie A, by the way.
See,
I'm not talking Champions League. You can pick any two of them and be relatively okay. I'm not talking about like Maldini, Nesta, but pick any of the two and you'll be all right with Mike Mannion at the back. You have to have
Hmm.
Mike Mannion at the back.
Yeah,
But it's the right winger that we need to solve. We have a lot of Achilles heels. Like players that if they get injured, we are done. If Mike Mignon is injured, the drop off in quality is so bad to the next guy that replaces him. If Teo
Mm,
Hernandez gets injured, the drop down of quality is so bad compared to the
so
next
bad.
guy that replaces him. If Leao gets injured, the drop down of quality is so bad. Like this is our Achilles heels. If Krunic gets injured, you know, we can we can replace him with all the love that I have for him. But these are our Achilles heels. Like now we need to be able to play few games without him. You know, Teo Hernandez, we should be able to play few games in the season. The lesser of the important ones without him. Mike Mignon, okay, goalkeeper, you'll always have to depend on them for at least maybe 40 matches. So maybe the management didn't really consider that, okay, the injury that he had would happen. But we have some glaring Achilles heels.
Yeah,
Like if you
also,
look at Inter, like
mm,
Dzeko and
you want to talk
Lautaro on
about
top.
Inter?
Um, sure, by all means.
If you don't want, I don't want to, because
Okay, sure.
now we can't speak for another, I don't know how many years now. This is the real problem. The real problem is that now, Inter, it's all over the place, and which is something that bothers me a lot. Is also the Napolitan fan. They start to become, they support Inter because we beat them, so they kind of feel like a revenge with Inter, because also what Teo Hernandez did it, what how we beat them, and all the gossip and chit chat. But this is such a small club mentality to do something like this, whenever they literally had three Scudettos, okay, and for the first time they will go to quarterfinal of Champions League, and they feel like they are extremely over everyone else, and then
By
if
the way, I
yeah,
have all the love for Napoli, but what I have the problem is that when we were playing against them, like the two games plus
uh-huh,
the Serie A one,
see,
they try to make us into this rivalry. Well, like we don't hate you guys. Like this is not like you guys are not Inter. We don't
yeah,
have any
exactly,
rivalries. Like we
I
are not
agree,
rivals. Like you are.
I agree.
It seems like Napoli doesn't have a rival except maybe Juventus,
Juventus,
and
yeah,
they wanted to turn this into a rivalry. Like they wanted to make us into their enemies, and
yeah, but because
that's
they
something that I didn't understand. I'm like,
because
guys,
yeah,
we love you guys, and
they
that's what I couldn't understand.
yeah, yeah, no, because it's because they lost their shit losing to us. That's simple as that. They lost their shit losing to us in the quarterfinal, and they knew that they're gonna win because they felt like I don't know if you see all the memes online and all the video that all the Napoli supporters they were celebrating when they saw the draw, because they were feeling like it's gonna be an easy match, and they got what they deserved. So which is first of all a terrible defeat 4-0 in San Paolo in Campionato, and then they got 1-0 in Milan and 1-1 in Napoli. Playing a very good football, but not doing enough. I think Milan against Napoli did the best they can do, all the player as a team, but that's it really. And then I feel like, especially in the second game against Inter, our team it was cooked.
Yeah, we
I had
didn't.
a feeling. I had a feeling
We did.
When Brahim Diaz missed that goal,
Oh,
I
dude.
knew that was it. That was it.
I should have turned off the TV at that point, but hey, Crazy Me stayed all night long, and because the game over here in Dubai is it starts in midnight, so it's
Wow.
like you sacrifice the sleep and everything. I should have like that's my regret.
No, 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 no.
Two whole
Come on.
nights wasted because you can say that yes, it's the Euro Derby. God knows when will be the next one, if there will be a next one. But I don't have anything from these two games that I'll be like, you know what? That was a good
Actually
thing.
good. No, I
Yeah.
have one thing's good. I have it. I have at least one thing's good about this match. I have a I well uh, again I saw a performance of Chow, which was fantastic. Chow, I think overall I think he's the best central defender among all of them. He's super young, strong physically, and he's already can handle
Yeah.
Lautaro Martinez, can handle everyone. And guess what?
I would
We
say
reached.
Chow is
Mm.
sorry, go on.
But that's all. That's all. That's all.
I would say Chow is what I expected Botman to be if that
Yeah.
transfer went through.
Yeah.
Like the current Chow, the more mature Chow, not the you know earlier in the season Chow.
Yeah.
Um, that's yeah. But like even let's say even Napoli when they lost against us, they could point at certain things that went right. And
Mm.
these two games, nothing went right for us. In the semifinals, nothing went right for us. Literally, it started from disaster. It
That,
started from disaster.
that's exactly what I was talking to a friend of mine today. Meanwhile, I show some video of Chow because I think Malik is going to become one of our best defender. Um, that's exactly what I was
Oh,
thinking about
that's
today
good.
with the
That was good.
friends. That's exactly what I was thinking about with a friend today about the Milan against Inter. It started in a terrible way with Rafa Leao injured, and he get never picked an injury in 4 years with Milan. Now the most important match of the season, he got an injury. Then we went to San Siro, and in 13 minutes, we got shocked because we were not expecting 2 goals in 13 minutes. At halftime, and
Yeah.
not even a halftime, Benacer, boom, knee destroyed. Now it's gonna be coming back in November. Second, who you put instead of what's his name? Instead of Benacer, you put Messias. So you're playing a semi-final of Champions League with Calabria, Messias, Krunic, and Salemakers. Where do you think you're going? That's my point. Point number two, on the second half, we did absolutely nothing because I remember on the second half there was an occasion from Messias, maybe if we can call it occasion, and another and a post from Tonali in the second game. I wanted to believe in Milan, and I believed it. But in the back of my mind, I was thinking, if Milan win this match, if we win 3-0, it's something that is going to be written in the books of
In
history,
history. Yeah.
because I didn't see the attitude, I didn't see the player, I didn't see the right mindset to say, okay, we can flip it. Actually, I saw the right attitude completely on the opposite side, which was Inter, not in an us. So I was like, yeah, they could be Leao, but Leao, guys, you can see we did the best in 20 minutes. We got an occasion with Brian Diaz, a good acceleration from Leao, but you can see Leao, he was not fit during the match. He was not fit. He was not the classic Leao. I felt like I didn't feel like Dumfries became the best right back in the world. I feel only Leao, he was not playing well. He didn't feel really well to play. That's all I can say. And what else? Oh, yeah, Chow almost scored. That's the thing, man. That's the things. And And then, as always in football, if you don't score first, Inter was good. Inter was very good eventually to score the KO goal with a 3-0. So, well, with a 1-0, which is additional 3-0, and it's completely deserved. And
Yeah.
I don't have anything to say. The only thing that I want to see now, which is I'm a little bit scared, is how Milan is going to react. Tomorrow night we have Sampdoria, which is already in Serie B.
Yeah.
Sampdoria is
I th-
already in Serie B. Can we win
any
against?
prediction for that?
I'm not going to accept anything below 3-0. I
Oh,
can't.
okay.
I can't. You just lost two
Because I
Euro
was gonna
derbies.
say,
You
I
just
was gonna
no.
say, usually you're like, no, I don't want to be I'm superstitious,
Superstitious, yeah.
and I usually don't like to. It's bad luck, and I'm like, okay, the
Not
last
this time.
two Euro derbies, how did the
Two Euro
superstition
derbies.
work?
We got 3 match left. We need to get 9 points of this street match. We can't wait. Juventus deduction. If Roma doesn't win the Europa League, we cannot become Einstein to do this. We need make our story. We need to make our points, and that's it. Like, I'm not gonna expect anything if it's not 3-0 against Sampdoria. I want to see anger. I want to see players that runs. I want to see easy match against Sampdoria. I don't want to suffer anymore. They already destroy our poor. I mean, imagine all the people that went to watch the match in San Siro. They went to
I
Spezia.
was gonna go, by the way. I was gonna go to the second Euro derby. The interleg.
Ah, are you?
Yeah, and didn't go through. The
It
travel
didn't
didn't
happen.
go through. No, we didn't get the tickets for the first game, but the second game, we did have the option of taking it. So
Wow.
I'm actually glad I didn't go because
Imagine,
that would have
imagine.
been an expensive trip for nothing almost.
Exactly. Wizu, as he's saying, if we don't win against Sampdoria, we have to remove the full squad.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. It doesn't. Honestly, I don't think we ever recover after the 2-2 against Roma. Uh, the one in December. Well, Peter, I can tell you the same things. Remember even the match the match in when was it? No, I think this year a lot of things didn't work out, and I think this year we have to take it as a transition year, transaction,
Yeah.
a season in the middle, um, which is I'm
Now,
gonna
if we
get through.
finish top four, it's still good.
If we finish
Like
top
it's
four,
a
yes, it's
brilliant
still good.
season. Yeah.
Yes, if
Imagine
we
semifinal
finish
and
top
top
four, it's
four.
still a good season. Yes,
By hook or by crook, by Juve dropping whatever point. Like, anyway, just make it happen. By
yeah.
any way, any mean possible. I think if we finish fifth, yeah, even if we finish fourth, I think there should be some questions asked. This level of drop down is not normal, even though we're playing with Messias, with Salamakers, with all the other ones. Um, there are some questions that need to be asked, like uh, why? What's the situation with Yassin Adli? There are
I don't
question
understand.
marks that need to be answered. Like, this is not something that's normal. Like CDK, I do believe in him, but he hasn't given us any. Like,
Yeah.
what is it with him? Is it psychological? Is like, so there are questions that need to be asked, even if we make the top four.
Yeah, but can I
Um,
say something?
yeah,
Reality check that bothers me a lot. Look, 1 second.
take two.
I have this question for all of you that we are all normal people here. Um, Look, now, if you were, Now, if you are CDK, you have a 5-year contract,
Yeah.
okay, and you take 2.8 million a year, which is make it 54,231 euro a week. 54,000 euro a week. That's your salary, and you're
Tax
scared,
free.
and it's psychological. No, 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 no.
San
It doesn't
Siro is a big
exist.
place, man.
It doesn't exist, man.
San Siro is a big place, man. Have you been to Bruges? I've been to Bruges.
Yeah, Bruges. It's a tea in the park. It's a piece of
Yeah.
cake. I don't know what it is. It's I don't
It's
know
a
what
small
it's.
town. You could walk from one side of Bruges to the other side. Beautiful town, by the way.
Yeah,
Highly
but Ciao had
recommended.
the same thing. Ciao had the same thing. Tonali had the same thing. Kalulu has the same thing.
Yeah, I
There are
agree
all
on that.
players that they are from nothing, and still, yes, of course, you get scared of San Siro, but for an entire season, for 54,000 euro a week, I'll
I
run.
think I, I think you, not you. I mean
Mm,
CDK. I think he needs the summer holiday. Like just forget about this season, process what happened. Let's restart from the beginning. That's what he needs. A fresh start, not this. Coming in the late August or whatever. So yeah, um, yeah. With Yasin Adli, there is competition, but there's a point where what's his name? Brahim Diaz was moved to the right side, and
yeah,
that position that position became available. Krunic
definitely.
of all people, was
Anis is
deployed there
speaking facts.
sometimes.
Anis speak facts. What holiday CDK should spend it in Milanello? That's where he should spend it. Train harder.
Yeah,
Train harder, man. But this is another thing from Anis that is very interesting, that I start to finding really the weakness of our coach, because look, believe me or not, I am not a Pioli out. I still believe that, especially if we stay in the top four, he should stay. He should stay because he's like our team. He's growing with time, so he needs time, and also he needs the right tools. Does he make mistakes? Yes. Is it completely his fault because Milan didn't qualify for the final of Champions League? Plus, also all this anger around Milan right now is because in the semi-final we lost to Inter. If in the semi-final we
yeah.
were losing to Bayern Munich, there was nothing. There was nothing, nothing to say. The thing is because it's Inter, but people
It's
forget
not
about
just
when.
Inter. It's also the way we sacrifice everything for these two matches, right? Playing the second team, which as I said at the start of this chat, even our second team should have beaten Cremonese. Even the second team,
I
when
agree.
you look at the starting 11, it should beat
Cremonese.
Spezia, the 18th team, and the 19th team, and the whatever 15th team. Like these are the teams that we were playing. So, yeah, dude,
I mean, look some results just
it's
to have
like
a laugh.
everything combined.
Just to have a laugh. Just to have a
Yeah.
laugh. Look, Milan Cremonese 1-1. Roma Milan draw. Then we won against
Oh,
Lecce.
Lecce.
But I remember that during this match we won it because Leao was playing double from Leao. That's the thing.
Yeah, we
Everyone else was
also
good.
did 2-2. If you
Look at them.
remember
Milan
the
Empoli
first game.
0-0. This is, to me, doesn't make any sense, especially after
Man,
the week
Udinese.
before
We need a
you won
solution for Udinese
Salernitana
and
Milan,
Salernitana.
Udinese 3, Milan 1. That's the last match of Ibrahimovic, this one here. Fiorentina lost. Torino, and here look at this, Milan Sassuolo
Oh,
5-2, Lazio Milan 4
those
Milan,
two matches back to back,
Milan Inter
4-0.
0-3, Milan Lecce Milan 2-2, Milan Torino 0-1, round of
That's the Coppa
16.
Italia, yeah.
the worst title defending ever, man. That's it. But this is the limit of our coach. Chow was lucky because he had a lot of injury, because we had a lot of injuries, and Pioli disappeared at any other option. So basically saying that because he didn't have anybody else, so that's what he played Chow. But this is really the limit of our coach Pioli, and this is something that he need to work on. And I hope he's gonna stay in another year to learn how to do it, because he really need to integrate players. Because this season we arrived in this moment of the Champions League, which is supposed where we should be playing always. I'm not saying it's not going to be every year semi-final, because it's tough. But if we can constantly coming back to Champions League, going over the group stage, last 16, quarter final, that is the level that Milan has to be all the time, I believe. Then if you go to the semi-final, to the final, even better. But that's the level. But we need two teams. One team's the first line that plays among top 10, 8 of Europe, and another one that can easily beat in San Siro Cremonese, Sampdoria, Empoli, Torino. Come on.
I mean, if we had, how many matches did we look at right now? If we had, let's say, 5 more points, from all of it, we would be in a far better position. All those matches, all those 10, 12 matches that we just looked at. So, I mean, let's put everything on the table, all right? Pioli came, let's not forget the hashtag Pioli out.
The video we should have called it really Milan therapy session. That's what we should have.
Yeah, talked. We should. I told you to end WhatsApp. So let's put all the facts on the table, right?
Mm-hmm.
No one wanted this guy. To his credit, he got us back. Pioli.
Okay.
To his credit, he got us back to European football, and then the Champions League, and then the Scudetto. He got us back from a season where we had no European football. It was totally lost. He got us back into the Europa League. And we were like, okay, fine. That's his level. He reached his maximum level. But no, he even one-upped even more. He got us back to Champions League, finishing second place behind a brilliant Inter of Conte.
Yeah.
And then we're like, okay, maybe that's his limit. No, he won us the Serie A, the league title that we haven't won in, since Ibrahimovic was young. And that's a long time ago. Yeah. So do I think that his time could be over? Sadly, yes. I think I'm all in the favor of him staying if we finish top 4. Because the continuity of this project, we're seeing results. We're seeing the benefits. Back in the day when Gattuso was only with us for season and a half, Mihailovic was with us with God rest his soul. He was with us with 7 months only. Brocchi with 5 weeks. Sidor for a few months. Inzaghi for one season. All these chopping and changing was hurting Milan. So being stable got us to where we are today. But at this point, I think even as it happened with the great Carlo Ancelotti with us, everything has to come to an end. And I hope he stays. I hope he finishes top 4. I hope he stays for one more season, because he has that in his credit. He still has some credit left from everything that he has done. But honestly, if the management says, you know what, De Zerbi may be available, let's give him a call. I would be totally in favor of that.
I don't know. I honestly, if we stay top 4, I don't think I don't see the reason why to change to change coach, to get another young coach to see what's going to happen in the next 2-3 years. If you stay in the top 4 and you're changing the coach, I want to have a top coach. I don't want to have another
Yeah, if
bet.
there's an
Another.
upgrade, yeah.
There has to be an upgrade. It has to be. Maybe Guardiola winning the Champions League, because that's what we're gonna support from now on. Guardiola, of course. Guardiola, the
Like
incredible Manchester City.
I've always said this, especially on your lives. I've always said this that I will always support Serie A clubs, but this time, this time
That's
it
what I
feels
wanted to
bitter.
ask you.
you
That's a good
know,
topic. That's a good topic because that's a fantastic topic that I really want to ask you, because everyone is like, oh, I always support Serie A teams. I always like for the Italian teams. I'm honest. I'm very honest. After what we suffer, it's impossible. But even if we were win, I don't care. Even it's impossible, man, that will I say support or even. But anyway, I'm gonna be happy. Now, Inter for me is this, man. Inter for me, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Look, I'll tell you this. This is my view, and not everyone has to agree. Okay, this is my view. But if Juventus was in final, I'm not saying that I'm gonna support Juventus, because I'm not gonna support Juventus, and I'm not gonna cheer if they win. I'm not. But it bothers me less if you will win than Inter wins. This is the thing. End of the topic. I,
the
I
reason I'm okay with it is because it's number 4, and there will be 3 more, and God knows, God knows how long that's gonna take. So that's the only reason that I'm okay with it. I'm not gonna support Manchester City, and I'll tell you why. Because
well, because you don't like
I'm
that
I'm
kind of
surrounded.
football.
No, I'm just surrounded with Premier League fans, and they're talking. The way they're talking about is like, okay, it's already done. So that kind of arrogance, I hate it. I don't hate it.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
you can
like
say
I
you
would
hate it.
so love them to feel like how Napoli was when we drew against Napoli in the quarterfinals, and everyone was like, "Oh, it's already over." This is that's how it is here, at least in Dubai. Like, and City is a UAE team. Let's face it. That's how
Mm.
it is. Like, that's how the weather is. Like everyone's talking about it as if it's already done. So yes, we are rivals, but I would love nothing more than shutting these guys up. Like the City
Come
fans.
on, City. Come on, City. that's what
So
that's what
so
we
you
will
see,
become.
like you're in a situation of a no, like if
I don't
Real
care.
Madrid went the other way, you'd be like, okay, Carlo Ancelotti, I can get behind you,
No, 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 no,
but
no,
yeah.
no. Come on, City. Come on, City. It doesn't exist. It's not even on the topic.
That being said,
I
I'm okay with City getting there first.
Right, 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 right. No,
One
of
one
course,
is
but
one.
then I despite everything. Of course, I despite everything about Manchester City. But here's the question: what do I dislike the most? And this is the thing. How do you see this? Did you see City Real, or did you see some highlights? Did you
No,
see
I
the match?
didn't see. I didn't even like. I forgot that the match was taking place until the next day, where I saw this
Oh,
like
really?
4-0. So I still haven't even watched the highlights of it. The
Mm.
first game I watched it, I was quite sick for that game, so I went to we have a pub here called the Irish Village,
Ah.
and that's where I watched it. And it was a good atmosphere. I was sick myself, but
Mm.
it was a good atmosphere. Enjoyed going there, and I was like, you know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna even enjoy it more with the Milan derby. And boy,
Boy, oh boy,
that was a regret.
that was good.
A regret.
Oh yeah.
Waking up,
Ah, okay.
being awake for all that time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I have a
That
question
was crazy.
about Man City since you've been to
Go ahead.
Manchester in your
Mm,
lifetime.
mm.
And Gonzalo, I'll get back to your question. I swear. He typed in an interesting question. So I have a question with Manchester. Have you
See,
ever met a City fan that's not Mancunian?
I did. No, in
Because
Manchester, yes.
because over here it's almost as if.
What?
Sorry, I'm just reading Peter's comment. um,
Do they serve mozzarella in pubs?
it's just.
Why?
Oh, you have a short memory, do you? There was a time where you questioned whether we have mozzarella in Dubai.
No way, really? I
Yeah.
don't. They serve
See, Peter has a good memory. So the reason I'm asking you that is because, you know, yes, it's a UAE team, but I haven't
Uh-huh.
seen any City fan other than the ones that are really from Manchester. You know what I mean? Like at least the guys that are over here in Dubai, like they're all from Manchester. You know, all the City fans that I see.
Ah, so somebody that is not from Manchester. Not really. No, not
Like
that I,
you don't see plastic fan. You know, like the Manchester. I don't think
Mm,
the fan base grew. You know, like
mm,
it's not like Chelsea when after Abramovich, you know, it quadrupled or something like
sì,
that. It it remained like it was a minor fan base and it
mm,
stayed minor. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like they
Yeah,
don't have this
you know who,
touristy, you know.
no, I agree. Touristy things. No, no, I agree, and really dislike that kind of that kind of fake things, and mamma mia, it's terrible. Um, what I wanted to tell, I forgot what I wanted to tell you. No, I just want to finish here to talk about Man City, Real Madrid. Look at that, the possession of the ball.
Holy
It's
shit.
like,
Dude, that's almost illegal at this
yeah,
point.
yeah,
That's not legal.
like
What is it?
60
16
to
shots?
40, 60 to 40 to Real Madrid. 60 to 40 to Real Madrid, and not playing against. This is the former European champions. Shots 16. It is it
I mean, to their credit, they had 3 shots on goal. So, I mean,
yeah.
to their
No, but this
credit.
guy, they have a hell of a team. I remember in Manchester City, these guys here, they play with Haaland as a forward, and then they got Grealish, they got De Bruyne and Silva. And then when I think they wanted to do some substitute, they're like, "Oh, who are you gonna play? You're gonna play Messia? You're gonna play Salemaker? Or you're gonna play? No, you're gonna play Phil Foden, Mahrez, and
Dude,
Alvarez."
that
I
could
mean,
win the league. Their league, not even our league.
easily.
That second team,
The second team, these guys here, yeah. Laporte, Sergio Gomez. I mean, it's
dude, that
very,
guy,
very, very.
Rodri, I think he is the best in that position.
Who, Rodri?
Rodri. In uh, s-
This guy here.
yeah, I'm moving my mouse as if like
As you
you can see
control
my
this one, yeah.
mouse. Yeah.
No, I don't know much about Rodri. Where is he? Where is he? Ah, he's
He
Spanish.
came
He's
from
from
La
Madrid.
Liga.
He's from
I think he's Basque. Is he
Atletico.
Basque?
Atletico.
Oh, okay.
1 meter 90.
Yeah, big guy.
Mamma mia. He's tall. Hmm. I believe the PSG has a better fan base than Manchester City. I agree with you. I
Yeah,
agree
I've
with
seen
you.
more PSG fans than City
See,
fans. One of them being my friend.
no, PSG, and also they all what the hell? They always do very good choreography as well. PSG Stadio. Oh, mamma mia. Radio. They have a very good fan base. Like every time they do
Oof.
incredible choreography, and now they are sick
Yeah.
of their team because their team, well, not
That's
really
been
their
going on
team.
for a while.
Mm. Oh, this is a cool choreography. Look at this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. To answer Gonzalo, how do pubs work in Dubai? Just like anywhere else, it's just there
Mm.
is, or used to be, not anymore. There used to be a very expensive tax on alcohol. So alcohol is ridiculously expensive here because of that tax. And they recently took away, I think it's like 30% or something. So when they took the 30% away, so they took the tax away, all the other restaurants and the pubs said, yeah, we're not lowering the price, That's just 30% more profit for us. So it stayed up, the prices stayed up. So yeah, that's how it works. Just like everywhere else, but except it's ridiculously expensive for no reason. At this point, no reason. It used to be the tax before. And yes, we do have mozzarella.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I've had mozzarella. I have one in my fridge.
I don't believe you. You have mozzarella in your fridge.
Let me check it out. Should I go and check? The fridge is 1, 2, 3, 5 meters away.
Look, I'll tell you what I was
Oh,
typing. Look what I was looking for. I was looking for an Italian restaurant in Dubai.
oh, there's many. There's so many.
Yeah?
There's so many, dude. There's so many. There's this
Wow.
one that's called Pulcinella. It's run by, of course, it's run by a guy from Napoli because Pulcinella is
Clearly.
from Napoli. Um, I would say the best pizza,
Ooh,
like the proper Napolitana pizza. If you ever come to Dubai and you're not sick of your own pizzas,
there
we
you
should
go.
go there.
All
No,
right, that
that's
looks
not
good.
the one. No, no,
It's
no,
not this one?
no, that's not the one. No, type in Pulcinella Dubai.
As we're talking about everything in this.
Yeah. See, even Google's like,
It's like, what is going on? Pulcinella is rest soon is gonna be
it's a
closed.
restaurant.
So
Oh,
you can go.
whoa. Oh, no, no, but it's perhaps the timing. You scared me. I thought they're closing down the restaurant for good.
Nice. That's not bad.
So they do like the proper, southern
See,
southern pizzas, not the Romana. It's like
not the
it's the
Romana. This is
Napolitana
looks a
one.
good one. This looks very good.
Like even their simple, like simple margarita. Like I'm okay with having that every day. It's
Yeah,
simple, it's efficient, it's
it does the job.
perfect. Yeah.
It does. Wow, that's good.
Again, for me, I'm a guy that loves bread, and that kind of bread, that
Oof,
that
oof.
crust when it
Yeah, no,
comes
it's good.
hot, and something that I do is, this marinara sauce that they put on the pizza.
Yeah.
So I don't throw away, or I don't, I also eat the crust, but I ask for extra marinara on the side, and I just dip it in the marinara and
Oh,
have the crust
wow.
like a
Look,
French fries.
look at
Oof.
this. Look at this question from Peter. Do you guys love more fat pizza or
The
like
bigger, the better.
bigger
The
the
bigger,
better?
the better.
Bigger the better.
Okay, thin.
Yes.
There is a place for thin as well, but
Yeah. For
for me,
thinner pizza.
my ideal pizza is what you see on the screen. Like that type of bread.
Yeah. Wow.
And I like in a Dubai that like the culture is like is everything is franchise and everything. This
Uh-huh.
specific place, I like the fact that the guy is there, and his wife is there, and sometimes his kids
Ah,
are
okay.
there.
So they have
Like
all the
it's a family. it's a family restaurant.
The family business, right, right, right.
Yeah. So it's not like this franchise, like, whatever,
Yeah.
Texas to Brazil or whatever. Like, it's not like, it's personal, when the
Let me
kid.
ask you this question to go back
Yeah.
to football. Are you ready?
Yeah. But just to
Uh,
confirm, we do have mozzarella here. That was the proof.
guys, we don't
You
believe
want
you. We don't
mozzarella?
believe you. I don't believe this
You
guy.
want?
I don't think they have mozzarella in Dubai. You can tell me
Yeah.
whatever you want, but until I see a mozzarella, I don't believe you. I think it's
I should keep one in the fridge for the next time.
okay. Let's do this. Next
For me,
stream.
it's my biggest pleasures in life, having mozzarella cheese. Like, I can
Okay.
just open it up, take the
Uh-huh.
mozzarella out, out from the water, and just,
Uh-huh.
bite it like an apple. Like, that's how much I
Wow.
love it.
Man, sounds very
Fake
good. But
mozzarella.
here what I want to ask you. Let's stop talking about mozzarella. Come on, this is a football talk, okay? We
But mozzarella is good.
have to be serious.
It's
Come
a
on.
therapy, isn't
It's a
it?
therapy. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'm gonna change the name later, guys. This is a therapy. I'm sorry, guys. This is not talking anymore about no, we're talking still about football, but this is why I want to bring you to this topic. What do you guys think of this?
World Cup
This
2026.
is the new logo of the FIFA World Cup
Can you
2026 that is gonna be played in Canada, United States, and in Mexico. You can see here there is a 2 like this following the sides and the 6. I'm wondering
I
how
mean,
much does it cost to do this logo because this
yeah,
is
they
for
probably
PES.
paid
You
like
can
15 million to an
something like
agency
this.
who, you know, man. I
What do you
mean,
think of
okay,
that?
what do you think of the host nations in the first place? Like, for me, it's even weirder than giving it to Qatar, like giving it to these three countries. Like, they
Mm.
practically gave it to a whole continent.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? But they do it for money, of course. They do it for money, isn't it? They do it for
Yeah.
they do it because they are they're trying to make everything to sell more. This is the goal of America: sell more, sell more, sell more. Take your soul, and I'm gonna sell it. That's the idea that they have it, and they have a new format as well. 48 teams. 48 teams. Since when we have 48 teams, man?
Yeah.
It's
If Italy doesn't make this one, then
no, Italy's
we are
gonna
in
make this
trouble.
one because there are too many
Are you
Italians,
sure?
Americans. It's gonna be a good market. It's gonna be a very good market.
Dude,
So I think, yeah,
Pulci- okay, you're talking about too many Italians in there. Pulcinella restaurant is like 45 minutes away from Qatar. It's not like there's no
Pulcinella.
Italian here.
Oh, really?
There's plenty of Italians. Okay, I don't know in Qatar, but here, yeah, there's so
Yeah,
many.
but in America, I think in United States and in
Oh yeah,
Canada, there
and
are
not that level, not that
so
level, of
many.
course. But
Yeah.
I mean,
What do you
here's the
think? You like
thing.
it? Yes or no? It's not that. You just need to say I like it. I
It
don't.
doesn't speak to me.
Oh, look at that.
Maybe if the trophy was also a vector and not a real image, maybe. But you know
Let's
what's
have
the
a read.
best?
Here it
You
says
know what's
FIFA
the
World
best
Cup.
logo?
Hmm.
Oh, they even have an explanation of this. Okay,
Explanation. One of the
we
most
don't we don't
south.
understand. Okay, there's a trophy, there's FIFA, there's 26. They
Not
even put
and
like,
they specifically they said not in not in an abstract form, but is an ultra realistic expression that is true to the sculptural quality of the trophy itself. So
man,
inside the logo
I
there
hate it
is
when they bullshit like this.
yeah.
I hate it when corporations do this. Like, it's like, this was inspired when my
Yeah.
grandmother was raising me at the age of 2.5,
Yes, yes,
and then
yes,
she
yes, yes.
took me to the McDonald's. So the color red has always stayed Like shut
Mm-mm.
the fuck up, guys. It's a simple two. It's a simple six. It's a trophy, probably pixelated JPEG. It's not even good quality, picture of the
Yeah,
of the trophy and the word FIFA. You know what's the
black.
best logo of all time? Best logo of all time.
Tell me.
World Cup 2002.
World Cup 2002.
Just change the 2026 to 2002 on your Google search. Not
This
this
one?
one. Although I like this one. No, 2002.
2002. Sorry, bro. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
Korea, Japan. Although this one
You like this one?
I like. Yeah, I loved it. Well, maybe it came because it came at a time when um, football kind of felt real. I think this was the start of
Mhm.
big money coming into football that time. 2001, 2002.
See.
But I like this particular logo, the Korea Japan one. There's also 2006. The Germany one was quite good.
This
This
guy, I
was my
remember
first
this
World
guy.
Cup.
Remember this
Yeah,
guy?
this was my. Oh yeah, he was all over the TV.
Ah,
Back when football was free. These
way. What was before
fucking
98?
bastards
What was
and
it?
BN.
94. So that was United States, America.
94. Yeah, I don't remember
Okay.
that one in person.
And
I
what about this
remember
one?
the games being in midnight, like 4 a.m. Even the one
Yeah.
in Brazil wasn't 4 a.m.
This one is
Yeah,
nice.
this
I
one is
like
nice.
it. He's a
That
little
one, yeah,
man.
that one, the man, yeah, I
Yeah, the
like that
little
one.
man here.
Can you load up 2006? That was a good one as well.
What was it? 2006.
The Germany one. Oh
Funny.
no, too
That's
happy.
average. Yeah.
I don't know.
Then you got
This is a
10.
therapy. You're not supposed to be happy.
Exactly. So we should be sad. 2010 is iconic.
You see, like every one of these things, like there's a representation of there. It's just the 2026. Like, what are you thinking? All that like, oh, this picture was inspired by the color black. Okay,
How do they even this one is not too bad. Come on, no? The one
yeah,
with the
this one's
hands
not too
with the
bad.
World
The
Cup.
Russia one was pretty good though. The
Russia, what
Russia
was it?
one,
2000 what?
18.
18. Yeah, that's nice actually. Yeah.
Yeah, even the Qatar one, like I understood it. Like there was Qatar represented in there. It's just the 2026. I'm sure they'll change it.
Nah. You think so?
They have to change it. That thing cannot be a commercial logo of this multi-million, tournament that's being expanded to a whole continent. The three countries.
They searched World Cup PNG and they just went with it. There you go.
Oh yeah, I agree. That's what they should put in the. This was inspired by a simple
That's
Google.
exactly how they talk.
I feel
What
like in
was
the
the most
meeting there.
what was the most beautiful World Cup? Well,
World Cup
I'll tell
ball,
you which.
the 2002, 2002, hands down. But even better than that, 98. The tricolore.
The 98. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The
Yeah,
World Cup.
because when
Okay,
I
I
was a
know.
kid, I was playing in these youth teams, and that
Hmm.
was the ball. When I was a kid. So that was the ball that was there. So I always have, like, personally, I always have this nostalgia of playing with that ball.
Who's the host of 2030? Don't know yet.
No, I know Saudi is going. as a candidate. Also Portugal.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
this is,
Saudi is
doesn't
there.
make any
Egypt.
sense. Spain,
Oh, Saudi is
Portugal,
trying
and
hard.
Ukraine. What's the and
I think
Egypt
they
get
just put
Greece?
Ukraine for the. I think they just put Ukraine for
For
just
the war?
sympathizes. Just to sympathize.
Yeah, but also these three places they are very far from each other, like Greece, Egypt, and Saudi Arabia.
But what is that other team? Bottom
Which
left.
one?
Is that Morocco?
See,
Yeah, I think that's Morocco. Yeah.
Marruecos.
Where do you think it's gonna go? I think it's gonna go to Africa. So it could be
Well,
Egypt. Could
you
be
heard it here first. You're gonna go whoever has higher money, and guess where it goes?
not Chile.
Not Chile. Very good. Not Chile. Not Chile and not Ukraine.
If I was one of those three countries, Uruguay, Paraguay,
Uh-huh.
Chile, I would do like a joint bid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Three geographically smaller countries. I think they can host, 48 teams.
I love it. If it's in Portugal or Spain, it's gonna be good even for myself. I love it because it's gonna be here. If it's
Yeah.
Portugal, Gonzalo said, if it's in Portugal, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, but between these
See,
countries,
that
I
Peter is
think
right. Ukraine is doing a host. I
I
mean,
think that's when Russia will definitely go all
boycott.
in. They'll go all in.
They will go all there. They will go.
Yeah.
We're
I
playing in Spain
think
and traveling to Ukraine in just 3 days to play football. Imagine that.
I think Egypt can get it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have in the infrastructure to host 48 teams,
Mm.
but Egypt, maybe if they do like a joint bid with Saudi, I think, you know, but then, Qatar's like you can walk from this side of it to the other side of it, and the way
Really?
they hosted was amazing from everyone who went there.
I told you, you say that. You say that. You say that it was really, really good.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that they really enjoyed it. Apparently, it was one of. Well, look, I tell you one thing for a fact. The final of Qatar 2020, the final itself, it was one of the best match in football, without any
Oh
doubt,
yeah.
isn't
I remember
it?
we were
Literally,
we were watching it
yeah.
in a pub, and yes, Gonzalo, there are pubs. And no, we did not have mozzarella that night, but we did watch an amazing final. So Argentina goes up 2-0. And we're like, you know what? We're having too much fun. I hope this match doesn't end 2-0. I hope this goes through extra time. And lo and behold, it does go to extra time. And then it does go to penalties. And man, it was what a final. What a
It
final.
was really good, isn't it?
Yeah. Because all the finals that I watched, most of them disappointed me. Like,
Mm.
okay, my first final in 98, it was amazing. But then 2002, it was
You know
the
what can
whole
we do?
World Cup was bad in
We can
2002.
ask. We can ask. We can ask. What was the best World Cup final? You know to who?
Oh yeah. Chat GPT thing is the knowledge of Chat GPT stops at 2021. So it doesn't know that
I doesn't
2022
know the
happened.
last one.
No, it doesn't know. I
What was
think
the
I
best
heard
World Cup?
something that the latest update has real-time connectivity. So go to Google Bard. Don't go to GPT. Go to Google Bard because that one has a real connection to internet. So
Oh,
that one
really?
remembers the 2002 as well.
Okay, give me a second then. I need to reorganize everything here. So what I have to do on Google Bar here, not normal
Google
Google
Bard.
Bar,
Bard.
Bard.
BA. Yeah. Oh, you're really behind on technology, aren't you? And you make
I'm
fun of us
a,
for not having mozzarella.
I'm a, At the moment, is not Bard is currently not supporting in your country. Okay,
Oh, see, you don't have Bard. We have Bard and mozzarella
but you don't have Chat
and
GPT.
pubs. Oh, we do.
Do you have
But
Chat GPT?
yeah, we do.
Okay, I can't find anything. You don't have it.
How is it that Spain doesn't have Bard?
Bard? No.
That's quite ridiculous.
Okay.
I haven't spent a day here without asking something on Bard or ChatGPT. Like
Really?
it's so entrenched in my professional life at this point. Like I rarely Google at this point.
Yeah. No, man. It's a fun thing. But here I would like to show you something else. Do you think that I'm not cool
The
enough?
printer?
Do you think I'm not cool enough? Eh?
Let's
Hang
see.
on a
What do
second.
you have? Are you
Let me see if
connecting
I
the
can work
printer?
my magic, bro. Let's see if I can work my magic. Peter just asked me something. Where is it?
Whew.
Camera
Damn.
2, baby.
Oh, I like this one more.
Look at this.
Yeah, I like this one more.
Look at that. What do you think about this? Do you prefer this one
I I
or
prefer
the
this
other
one
one?
than the other one.
Really?
Yeah, I like this one because it shows, a whole room,
Yeah.
which
You
I
can see
prefer,
also Vivo
I don't
Corrigi on the side.
like I don't like this view. Like I don't like shit.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we lost. We lost him. We lost him completely. After chit-chatting and say that I have mozzarella in Dubai, I have this, I have that. It's gone. They ban him. Oh god. Do you have that? Do you have that? We lost him, bro. We lost him. We lost completely. Football drone. He was flexing. We have this, we have that. In the moment that I turn on the second camera, disappearing. I don't know if he's coming back, guys, but it's been already 1 hour and 10 minutes, guys. Did you see Cuenca's goals from Primavera? No, I didn't. What do you think of the camera, guys? Do you prefer this one or the other one? Let me know. So, what
And
are you saying? You have what?
I tried to put the camera here, where your angle was with the previous one. So I don't like this angle of, like being too close to the camera. I prefer your
Mm,
your second one, which is like it shows the whole room.
right.
But that's just preference at this point.
Do you prefer more this one?
I prefer this one, yeah. Camera number two.
Camera number 2 will be. Mira, look, we have a request from Joel that he was saying, did you see Cuenca's goal from Milan Primavera? Let's have a look of Cuenca's goal in Primavera. There you go. I just found it.
It
It is
was.
right here. Did you see it? No.
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, you did already watch it? Okay.
Yeah. What, you thought we only have mozzarella here? We don't have YouTube?
I don't know. I don't watch this guy. Bravo.
Oh, that's good.
Boom. Mr. Cuencas. Where is he
Look at
from,
that.
Joel? Is he a Mexican?
He
Oh,
has
look
a
at that.
Latin name, so it could be. There used to be a Cuenca in Barcelona back in the good old
Oh,
Messi
yeah.
days. Yeah.
Give Cuenca promotion. We need a right wing, by the way, in Milan side. We need him. There you go. Boom.
Milan Club Brazil. Maybe
Milan
that's
Club
where he
Brazil.
is
Look
from.
up. The logo is so good. The logo of Milan. Now, you know what I want to watch if
Would you
it's
see?
possible.
Would you say it's better than the World Cup 2026?
What?
Would you say their logo is better than the World Cup in 2026? The
Clearly.
logo that we just saw?
Yeah.
Because simplicity is best.
Simplicity is easy. By the way, guys, how much do you regret not having? Oh God, this video. I hate them. Oh God, this video. How much do you regret not having this guy? I will never find a goal, man, in your team. That are all time. Oh God.
I think he would still be starting as our
Who's,
right wing.
who's on the right wing?
Yeah.
Easily.
He was our hope all those banter years.
And now we have
This guy
Messi
was
and
our hope.
Salimakers. I can't believe in this.
Imagine,
Nobody
what is it, like
appreciates
400 million euros later, and you
exactly.
have
Look at.
someone.
Can you believe that this guy, man, this guy has a 70,000 view on a video that it's fake.
Yeah,
How
it's
much
FIFA.
you have to work to do a video for
Like,
70,000 view?
I mean, there's a specific place reserved in hell for
For
those
these guys.
people that upload, like, okay, the title says this is the
Clickbait.
game, this is, yeah, but then the video is like FIFA 2000, like they're playing on PlayStation, it's not the real goal or the real match. Have you seen those? I'm
Yes,
sure some of those are
I hate, I hate it.
like this. There's a place dedicated in hell
In
for those
hell,
guys.
just
Yeah,
specifically for
reserved, like next
yes.
to Hitler. Like
It's
what? Like when they're like, okay, so what did you do when you were alive? Yeah, I killed 5 million people. What did you do when you were alive? Yeah, I mistakenly uploaded YouTube videos. And
unbelievable. Unbelievable.
how's it going, David?
How you doing, David? Look, Aloka asking me how did you if we watch the Roma Bayer versus Roma stats. They are ridiculous,
I
apparently.
saw the stats, and as soon as you see it, you're like, oh, of course, Moreno.
Mamma mia, Mourinho plays really is the anti-football,
No,
ladies
but
and
this is
gentlemen.
this is next level. This
Ridiculous.
is not just. This is like
I haven't seen them yet.
he's not. He didn't play 4-3-3. He played like 11-0-0.
No.
Yeah, you see, like he played 11-0-0. He didn't play like 4-3-3.
No, really? Shots 23-1?
And not even on target.
Yeah,
Not even on.
exactly. Exactly. That's what is annoying. Then the shots on target 6-0, possession
Dude, the passes
28,
is like 1/3.
pass accuracy 61, false 11, 5 yellow card for Bayer, offside 2, corner 5-1, man. But Mourinho is really unbelievable.
Mourinho English. But again, credit to this guy. I mean, when you look at that Roma team, who's there really? Like, how many people would you take from Roma? Like, more than 3, more than 4?
Who I'll pick from Roma? That's a good question.
Yeah. Like, who would you pick?
Well,
Like, there's
Abraham,
not many.
for sure. He's a striker.
Like,
We need
not
him.
more than 3 or 4. I would say Tammy Abraham. I
Yeah.
would say, what's the captain's
Dybala.
name? Mancini.
Dybala.
Oh yeah, Dybala as well. Yeah, but that guy Mancini, I like that guy. Like, I have
Mancini, or he's
soft
a son of a.
spot for that kind of player.
Oh, you do have that man. Mancini is he start
Like,
to
you look at
race
him,
like
and this guy represents the club. Like you look at him and you see Roma.
I was talking
I,
to Uncle Sharma a few weeks ago before the derby, and he was like, Mancini slowly is raising on the list of my least favorite player in Serie
oh,
A after Quadrado of Juventus and Theo
what
Hernandez of
happened though?
Milan.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that one. Quadrado, I understand. Like this, it's
This
just
guy is bad. He's bad. This guy is really bad.
is that
He's
real
like,
blood or
yeah, I don't think he's ketchup.
no? Because sometimes they put this thing, for violence against women.
No, no, no. I
Like
think it's the real one. Gianluca Mancini stats. Let's see how many yellow card this guy has.
who
Ugh.
I really hate. Like I
Yellow,
don't hate
yellow,
anyone.
yellow in this season. So that's not that bad, actually.
It's not well. Who I really hate? Like I have genuine distaste from.
Who? Serie A,
For me,
7
like
yellow.
for me, like you've probably noticed this in me. Like I respect all the opponents, like all the opponents, even Quadrado. Like I respect them. There's one guy that I couldn't stand. I couldn't stand. Like okay, you can say Marco Materazzi. All right,
Can't stand
this
him.
guy, this guy at least won the World Cup. All right, like he has
Right.
something in his favor. Right,
Hmm.
you'll be like, okay, fine, you're okay. You know how to play. You represent your team. Okay, fine. But there's one guy that I don't know how he played for Juventus, how he played for Fiorentina, how he played for Inter,
Chiellini.
as I later found
No.
out. No, not Chiellini. He didn't play for Inter.
Ah, Bonucci? No, Bonucci o Chiellini?
Felipe Melo, that guy.
Felipe Melo.
I have genuine distaste of him. Like this guy was a shithousery. Like, okay, you can be shithouser if you know how to play. Like, okay, Materazzi was a proper shithouser, but then he also was a good player. Like, you cannot dispute that. This guy, I just couldn't stand. Like, he was a shithouser.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
was
he's
in Juve when
Felipe Melo. Mamma mia, Felipe Melo. What is he playing now? Is he still playing somewhere?
I don't know, dude. I'd rather not know. This is the only guy that I've hated in 30 years of watching football.
Really?
Yeah, the only guy. Like
Wow.
even let's say Materazzi, you can say okay, he does a lot of things like maybe dirty, but at least he won the World Cup. Like he was important in winning the World Cup. He could play. He was a good player for his team. This
Uh-huh.
guy, Felipe Melo, he didn't even have that. He was just a dirty player all around.
Yeah, he's very annoying. Look at that. He's
I have no
oof.
idea how he
Oof. Man.
I have no idea how. Okay, at least he's apologizing on this one. That's a new one. I've never seen that.
Especially, I guess,
That scene before.
when he went to play, boom. Yeah, when he went to play in South America, I think Palmeiras. I think he
And
completely
this is like
lost
an
it.
old. By the way, this is like an older Mellow. Like he's mellowed down. Pun
Yeah,
severely
yeah. This is
intended.
Melo end of the season, end of the
Like this
career.
is like a mature Mellow. The young Mellow was uh, horrendous.
And he's literally the captain of the team.
Man, like this guy, I couldn't stand. This guy, when anytime he played for Juventus, and it was during the time when they were finishing 8-8.
Yeah,
Like those
look at.
two seasons.
Yeah, no, no, I remember, especially when he. Let me see if there is actually a part where he was playing for in Serie A. Oh, look
Oh
at this
yeah,
one. Look at this one. Look at this one. Hang on. Look at that. There you go. Is the bald guy in the middle?
Where's the ball guy? Oh,
It's right here.
oh yeah,
He's gone now. Look at that. Look at that. That's so messy.
man.
Yeah, this guy's crazy.
Og
Yeah.
Graverson. I remember that guy, Peter. I remember that guy. This guy was in Everton, and next thing you know, he's playing in Real Madrid.
Seriously, how can you do? That was
He
a
did that to
Pepe
Pepe.
Pepe
He
versus
out
Pepe.
Pepe'd Pepe. He out Pepe'd Pepe.
Pepe. Yeah, no. That's for Brazil again.
Yeah,
And
that's the
here's
game
what
where he scored an own goal and got a red card.
Oh, look at that. He does the fault here. As soon as he does it, he's celebrating in front of the other guy. That is so bad. That is so bad to do it in football. Like Ajax, no, that's what the Arsenal Ajax.
This
He
is
missed it.
yeah. This is
Galatasaray.
Galatasaray. Yeah, deservedly so.
This guy is
Oh, that's
crazy.
Fenerbahce. Yeah, the rivalry.
Fenerbahce and this one is Serie A. Look, I think that
Have you
is
ever been to a football city where three teams equally hate each other than Istanbul?
no.
Like this
Is
is
it
not like
Istanbul?
London where one is like the lower and three teams equally
Three
hate each
teams in
other.
Istanbul.
Yeah, Fenerbahce, Besiktas, and Galatasaray.
But the most, well, not really the most famous. Yeah, well, the one with more victory. What is it? Galatasaray, no?
It's usually like these are the three traditional ones.
Uh,
Like you say Rangers and Celtic, or
yeah.
let's say Boca Juniors and River Plate.
Okay.
These are like for them it's three, and these are the three, and they're all coming from Istanbul,
Yeah.
and they all hate equally. Like they all hate each other
They all
equally.
equally um they
Like
all
like in London, how Arsenal hates Spurs. Arsenal also hates Chelsea. Chelsea hates Spurs, but maybe Arsenal lesser so. Like there's levels to it. No, these three teams, they all hate each other equally. Like
wow.
they have three derbies between them. Like the Milan derby, like how we look forward to it. These these three teams have like their own triangle derbies between them.
Wow.
And you can
Wow.
feel it when you go to Istanbul. Like there's a like last time I went there, I think the Besiktas or the either it was the Besiktas one or the Fenerbahce stadium was being built. Like it was they were building the new stadium, and that was like the Besiktas corner or the Fenerbahce corner. That area.
Did you see this one yesterday? The Alcam,
Oh, what's
what's the name
happening
of
to?
it? Alkmaar, that they did defend, the ultras try to get to kick the families from West Ham, and there was a
Wow.
scene where basically there was the ultras, so none of the ultras, like some of the some of the ultras family of West Ham trying to defend from the AZ ultras because they try to get inside. Can't really see this in this video. Um,
When did this happen?
yesterday,
Really?
yesterday,
So
this
this is
is
what is this?
this is West
AZ
Ham player families from ultra attack here, because this is something that happened yesterday apparently in the semi-final of UEFA UEFA
Ooh.
League. Is like this guy here.
Is it
You see him? He's like
Yeah.
apparently He's an
Can you
historical.
remove the comment? It's on the way of the
Oh,
video.
sorry. Apparently, he's an historical ultras of for West Ham that follows West Ham wherever he went. And what's happened is, I think at the end of the match, there was the two supporters that they wanted to fight. The only issue is that the AZ fan, so the Dutch fan, they went to the English fan, but the point is that the English fan side there was also a lot of families. So all the
Oh,
English ultras, all the English fan, they went to defend their families in a way to avoid that all these people with a black hoodie and so on went directly to scare kids and so on. So you got these guys, say for example here on the top, boom, boom. You see, they are. It's terrible to see. Honestly, look at that. Also because they're not
yeah.
like they are big guys, but yeah, they are pretty much waiting them to. Yeah, and that's when I'm gonna stop it because this is a video
Family
with a
friendly.
copyright. Yeah, but that's when they stop everything. They had to stop everything, unfortunately. So.
So who won between that game? Who went to the final?
West Ham.
Oh, really? Wow. West Ham is winning a trophy.
Read this
Wow.
comment.
In 20 years, we will watch Old Hart on our new stadium kicking Uncle Sharma and stopping his ultras to attack.
That's it. Well, I think it's about time. What do you think?
That we get a stadium?
No. Yes, I was about time, but also about time to end the stream.
Well, uh, it's been
What do
fun
you
catching
think?
up with you guys. Uh, I'm
What
available.
do you
I'm
think?
okay.
It's been a while, by the way. It's been a
Yeah,
while, and we
a long
definitely have
while.
to
We
do
got to
this.
do like a season wrap up once we finish these 3 games
Yes, we have
because
to.
and hopefully that one wouldn't be a therapy. That one would be like, yeah,
Yeah,
we did it. Pioli in, you know?
Piola in. Bring Bobby Firmino. Yeah, Firmino. Oh my God, another
Yeah, I would love that
Liverpool
guy.
striker. Is that gonna be the same one like Origi? I don't want to have him. Yeah, that's exactly all the
No, I love that
topics.
guy. That guy would be good. Firmino,
Who do
not
you, what
the.
about the Japanese guy? Have you heard of it? There is a Japanese Kimono, Kimura,
I like
Katana.
his stats. I've never watched a game of him, but when I googled
What's
him,
his name?
the last
Peter knows this guy.
uh,
He's Peter. What's the
K
name of this guy? Ka Ka Kimura.
Kimura.
Kimono.
Yeah,
I was close.
I wasn't even close to be honest.
Kamada. Kimuro Kamada. Come on.
I
They're
haven't
trolling
watched
me.
him, but I
Kamada.
googled him and
Kamada.
I know this statistics. For this current season, I think he scored like 13 or 14 goals
Uh,
as a winger. So I like seeing that. We need someone like that.
Daichi. Daichi Kamada. That's his name. Daichi Kamada.
Yeah, he looks like a Daichi Kamada.
Definitely Daichi. Daichi.
And this would open, a whole market in Japan as well, just like, Lord
Very
Honda did.
true. Age 26.
Yeah, prime.
1 meter 84. Quite tall. Position midfield attacking. Foot, right foot. So that means, ooh, is end of the contract, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Free.
Yeah,
Money, money,
perfect for
money,
Milan.
money.
Very good. Perfect for Milan.
Yeah. Good for Brian Diaz replacement.
But he plays only because Brahim Diaz is going away. Apparently, it's gone.
Yeah.
He's gonna
But I
be
thought he
playing
plays
next.
on the right. That was my assumption.
Well, this is says attacking midfield, second striker, central midfielder. He got the right foot.
Yeah, I would trust these guys. Yeah, I think he does play there.
Anis said he can play as a 10. He's a midfield. Okay, Kamada. Okay, awesome. Yeah, we will see, guys.
Yeah,
If I
give
don't
him the
mind,
number 10 already. If Brahim has it,
Brahim can go. Yeah, I think it's honestly.
yeah, three
I think we.
seasons.
Yeah, yeah, it's time.
I wouldn't mind him staying. Let's say if we negotiate another loan deal,
Mm.
one more year, because I'd rather have him than not have him. You know what I
Who, Brahim
mean?
Diaz?
Yeah. Like there are so many people that I want gone. He is not one of them. He's not perfect, but I'd rather have
Mm.
him than not have him, even if it's just one more year of this current arrangement that we have with Real Madrid.
Mm.
I don't think it will happen. I think he will go back, but yeah,
Maldini and Massara meet River Plate president. For
for
who?
dinner
Over lunch, apparently.
or lunch,
River
yeah.
Plate for who? What
Apparently just
player?
lunch.
Well, just lunch, but there's gonna be some central defender report and Milan are competing with PSG and Real Madrid to sign a 17 years old River Plate called Claudio Echeverri. Solomon Rondon. Um, well, over here they don't say anything. They're just talking about this guy here. They're just talking about this 17 years old defender. I don't know, Solomon Rondon.
Yeah.
Who is it? We will see, man. We will see. Hopefully,
Yeah.
we can get
In
some.
other news, in other
What?
news, today, I don't know how long ago,
Uh-huh.
maybe 25, 30 years ago, I don't know when, we played Real Madrid in the Champions League and we beat them 5-0. And a certain Mr. Ancelotti scored the first one.
Wow. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Then Rijkaard, then Gullit, then Van Basten, then Donadoni.
It was today? Really?
Today, this, you know, today, many years ago, however you
Right,
say
of
say
course.
this.
Okay, that was a joke about Rondon because he's 33. Well, Football Drone, I have a question, dear Football Drone. You told me
Yeah.
something interesting before about that you open a new channel. Is that correct?
Oh yeah.
You want to talk
We
about this or not really?
No, no, by all means. So yeah, I've recently opened a channel called the Rookies to Riches. This is more of a financial channel uh, about the stock market, about investments, about Nasdaq, about uh, how to just be financially better as a person, how to be more financially educated, and
Okay.
we called it Rookies to Riches. So that's the name
Rookies to
of the channel.
richest.
Yeah, to
We're gonna
riches.
look
You know,
it
like
now.
rags to riches. So Rookies to Riches.
To riches.
We just started it, so at this point we're like maybe 7 or 8 subscribers in,
That's all right. That's
and
okay. Yeah,
you can you can put it
hey,
on the screen.
I am. Riches to. I just need to find it. Riches to
Rookies,
rookies.
no
Rookies to
rookies.
riches.
Yeah,
And is a channel. Okay, let me
yeah.
search. Let's see how discoverable you are right now. Let's let's
It's
see if
quite
it's
new,
actually.
so I'll be surprised if it comes up.
All right. All right. Let's have a look. The Catelare contract? No.
No, put that in YouTube.
This one.
Is it? Yeah,
Boom.
that's the one.
That's you.
Yeah.
Come
So
on.
I'm the rookie. The guy that's sitting in front of me is my
Uh-huh.
cousin. Actually, he is a certified CFA, and
CFA,
you
what
know
does it
I
mean? For translation
it's a
for
financial certification. It's very hard to get. It's basically like the passing rate is maybe 30%.
are we gonna
So
subscribe to this channel or not?
feel free to do so, but check it out. Maybe you like it. I don't know.
None. No, of course. But what language you speak?
English,
All in English, really?
all in English. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's something like, okay, how what would you do with your first $1,000, or
Mm,
is crypto bullshit, or is it, stuff like that. It's
yeah.
like what makes Microsoft a great company as a company
Hmm.
to hold in your portfolio, stuff of that nature. And every week we meet, we record this 2 hour long conversation, and I chop up, every different bit
But this
to,
is so.
smaller
Sorry to
videos.
interrupt you. What is it? Is it a podcast or what is it?
It's a podcast, but I don't put the whole podcast. I put it in, digestible 4 minutes, 3 minutes. So every topic that we speak about, I cut that video and make it its own
Mm.
video, because no one
What?
cares about no one cares about a 2 hour conversation. But if you
Mm.
make it into 4 minutes, then
Yeah.
and it's about something specific, then yeah, uh, there could be an audience for that. So this is a new venture that I recently had. So check it out. Maybe you like it, maybe not. I hope you learned something from this channel.
I
and
have to. All right.
and
Well, that's you.
if you yeah, that's me. Yeah, yeah, I'm wearing the same shirt. That's
There you go.
my cousin.
Is your dress code?
Yeah, the better version looking of me.
Amazing, man.
And
Good,
yeah, we
good, good.
discuss kind of like this, kind of like rookie, like I'm the rookie, he is the
The
expert, and we
expert and
kind
blah
of
blah.
like
So
go back
you
and
feel free.
forth.
So you feel free, like to ask any kind of silly question or stuff like that. I guess,
Yeah,
right?
because also like
Mm,
him and I were very similar in personality, so
mm.
you know
Here we
the
got the
vibe
comment of
between him.
today. Maybe Cardinale can learn how to
Oh yeah.
invest. Boom.
Yeah, I hope to have Cardinale
uh, you do
on the
have a
channel.
Twitter and an Instagram already. I like that.
Yes, but it's just new, so we have to put stuff in there. So I just opened the YouTube one. Who is this guy? Daniel Ricardo.
Who you
I
mean?
want to
Who's the
know.
Daniel Ricardo?
I actually don't know. I mean, we
You
do
know
have
who Daniel
mozzarella, but we
Ricardo
don't
is?
have these guys.
Hang on. Now we have to do the comparison. You see. Look, this is you. Daniel Ricardo is this guy here. Oh no, I don't. Well, I don't know how to do it, so I have to present a new one. Daniel Ricardo is this one.
Maybe if you have one without the hat.
It does looks a little bit like you. Look at that. That's you actually. Dan. No?
Oh, he has more hair than I do, though. I wish I had that much hair. I'm quite balding a bit, but yeah.
Daniel Ricardo. No, where are you? This is you. That's you.
No, he is the better version of me.
It's
But I'll
okay.
take
All
it
right.
as a compliment, although he is the
Yeah.
better version of me.
This is yeah, of course. Take it as a he split he is split image of Daniel. He is the same man. He's exactly the same.
Damn,
Look at
that
that.
much.
Now you just need this kind of jacket. That's all.
Yeah. Remember what's his name? The goalkeeper from Mexico, the short guy. Like he was only 170, 172 or something like that. Remember that guy? The
No.
Mexican goalkeeper, he would always wear this colorful shirt. Just type in Mexican goalkeeper 98. I don't know his name. Like
98.
this guy was my childhood hero just because he was
Okay.
short and in goal.
This guy?
Yeah.
Oh, this guy.
Go lower. Like there's a yeah, he
That's
would wear
it.
these like weird colors. And you know what's
Jorge
amazing about this guy? I
Campos.
think
Campos. That's his name. You're
yeah,
right.
Jorge
Campos.
Campos. And I think he
Nah.
was like maybe 172, 173, like in height.
Yeah.
So even I would say shorter than me. And he was a professional goalkeeper, a legendary goalkeeper.
Legendary. It looks like literally like a player here.
Yeah. You know, like when your goalkeeper gets red carded and you cannot make any other substitution and someone has to go in goal.
Yeah. And you don't have any other player, so you just need to play him. What a legend! Look at this.
Yeah.
This is such
When I
a
was starting to watch football, this guy
168
was,
Weezer.
the thing.
168.
168. Wow. Like my height isn't tall at all. Like my height is five. Like I'm 5'9" with
Mhm.
on a good day with shoes, and this guy is even shorter than me. Like this guy is 5'5" or 5'6", and
Can
he
we
is a professional goalkeeper.
almost all agree saying that this is one of the best jersey in football
Oh,
history?
Mexico usually they have some bangers.
This is unreal. This jersey, man.
Is that a tongue or
It is. This one here is a tongue. Yes.
yeah? Is he
This
doing
is
this?
beautiful.
This thing.
This is unreal. Really, this shirt is unbelievable.
Is he surprised or is he putting his tongue out? Like the face.
This is no. This is an old.
I know what it is, but I wonder why it's
It,
surprised.
well, it's not surprise. It's kind of scaring. Is I think it's supposed to scaring you with a long tongue outside. I think. What are you? Are you
He's like,
talking about
holy
the
shit.
picture? This thing in?
He's like,
Yeah, like like Giroud when he scored against Inter.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yes,
that haka dance.
I remember the Haka dancing. Oh man, that was one of the
You know what's one of my regrets? We did that banter era Milan video, you and I,
mm,
and I forgot to talk about
the Haka
that
dance.
yeah, that one. I should have included it in the video.
We should have done against Inter, so we'll see that they shit themselves. Peter is
You know,
right.
in a way, I kind of forgive Pioli that he saved us from the embarrassment of Manchester City. You know,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm afraid that this is another top
this
worst
is
ever kit in history.
Japanese.
Yeah,
Oh, I remember this guy, Kawakuchi. I think that's his name.
Kavahu.
Is it
Ah, bravo.
Kawakuchi?
Kavakuji.
Yeah, Kawakuchi. I remember this guy. He was like Asia's like one of the better goalkeepers
Shit.
because back in
Oh,
the day, you know, none of the Asians would make it to the second round in the World Cup.
no, none of them. I remember.
So there wasn't really a big talent pool here in Asia.
Amazing. Ochoa, what a goalkeeper. Milan could have signed it. I don't understand why we didn't sign it. Ochoa, Georgia
Yeah,
Campos, before.
playing against us in that 1-1 Salernitana draw. What a guy.
Salernitana. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, this team Salernitana and Spezia, these two teams, they're like
That's so
our
annoying.
black cats.
Yeah. No, our real black cat.
Especially
No, they are just the real black
black
cats.
cats,
Black cats. Is that?
Udinese.
Yeah.
The real black cats
Udinese,
is Udinese.
Sassuolo. Sassuolo anche. Yeah.
Inter has a chance, I think. Believe me, would love them to get embarrassed, but they have a chance. Only game. Oh yeah, yeah.
The ball is round. Everything is possible. Yeah. Everything it is possible. Will you ever? No, I'm not saying buying, but will you ever wear something like this?
No, I mean, okay. Even in the like, you'll probably see in the new channel that I introduced.
You wear something
In
like
all
this?
of in all of the videos, I wear the same thing. And it's
Mm.
not because I only have one shirt. It's because I have like 10 of this.
What? Why?
I just keep buying.
Why you? Why you think? Why you like wearing black?
It's not just a black. It's I like this particular brand that I'm wearing.
Okay.
It's from a company called Tailored Athlete.
Mm.
They are in UK.
Mm.
Um, the whole premise is that like it's tight at the right place and loose at the right place, so it gives you like it's a good fitting.
So are you saying that it's tied on the chest and loose over the
Yeah,
belly?
yeah, looser on the belly. Yeah,
That's the trick, isn't it?
yeah, it's it is. That's a dream shirt. And once I
That's the dream
got it, I
shirt.
was like, I cannot go back to any other thing. So I have probably like five of this in white. I have like maybe three of it in navy. I have like another five or six in different colors. Literally the same thing. And then also the same thing in round neck. And yeah, he wears black.
To invoke fear in
So
the stock market.
yeah.
So how's the
And
stock market now? It's good? Well, it's good.
um
It's
it's
never good or bad, isn't it? It's a thing.
it's I'll tell you what it is. Like, so the COVID
Mm.
gave a what COVID did is it made a lot of companies go bankrupt and made a lot of other companies go better.
Mm.
So, for example, tech was one of the first ones to go down, and then everything else came down with it, after COVID. And
Sure.
then tech started to recover, and then everything else came up with it. And now banks are starting to collapse, and then
Mm.
financials are starting to collapse, and then the industrials, the chip makers and these guys are slowly coming down. So it's a rolling recession. It's not like this everything coming down at the same time. It's like
Clearly.
a sickness. This part is sick. Okay, this industry recovers. Now this industry is sick.
Mm.
uh, Now this one recovers. Let's move to financials, the banking, then the tech, then it's like each section, each
Mm.
industry goes through its own rise and bust. And so we have a rolling recession. It's not like everything coming down at once.
Mm.
So uh, that makes it interesting. That makes it so that it's a very interesting time to find some gold nuggets, like some solid companies that
Yeah.
are temporarily struggling. And because they're temporarily struggling, their values are going down. So
Mm.
it's just a better time to add certain assets to your portfolio.
There you go.
I don't know. I
But
try to make
are
it
you
very
investing?
simple.
At the moment, are you investing or you're just taking notes and thinking, what's
No,
the
I've been
deal?
investing for a while,
Are you
but
already investing?
also
Okay.
I'm always taking notes. Like as an
You
investor,
always
you should always take notes. You should
taking up,
always keep an eye on what's happening in the world
right?
and whatnot. So
So if Milan is temporarily struggling, can we invest in the club?
I always had this question because Manchester United is a public club. It's a
Mm,
publicly traded club.
mm.
So is Juventus.
Juve.
I think that's one of the reasons that they are in trouble.
See.
Um, I've al- I've always been interested to know what makes a football club profitable for an investor, and I couldn't get any solid answer. Like it's a losing business. You need
Uh-huh.
a sugar daddy to. Yes, there are. For example, Manchester United is a brilliantly run club financially, not on football, just financially. And yeah, I was always wondering, like, what's what makes someone go invest in a football club as a like as an investor like me.
Hmm.
I'm not talking about like Jerry Cardinale. Jerry Cardinale invested in Milan because he believes that this thing will triple in value in 5, 6, 7, 8 years.
Yeah, but I think also you want to invest in the concrete, like in building things in Italy, like structures.
I think so too. I think Milan as a club could be. And remember, they had. I've actually looked into their financials. They've had the Casa Milan, the building that houses the
See?
Casa Milan. They
Hmm.
recently sold that to, I think, triple what they bought.
Oh wow,
So yeah, they bought it, I think, for 15 or 20 million. They sold it for like much more. It's like more
much
than
more.
double.
That's awesome, man.
More than double. More than double, the building. So now they're renting it from the new owners. The building that has the building that's like
See, see,
shaped
see.
like
I know Casa Milan. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so
Wow, I
that
didn't know
building.
that.
I think that was that happened in Gazidis era.
Ah,
That
okay.
those two transactions, the buying of it and then the selling of it, both happened in the Gazidis era.
So they
So
bought it. They bought it.
they
They
bought it.
sold it, and now they're renting it.
They bought it because they were renting it when Adriano Galliani, started that. They were renting
Hmm.
it. It had an owner already. Someone else was the owner. So they bought it from that owner, and then
I
they
didn't
kept it
know.
for a while. They were the owner, and then
Huh.
they sold it to another owner. But
Hmm.
they're still there, so they're still renting the place from the new owner.
Hmm.
Does that make sense? Or
Absolutely not. Anyway, no, no, I got you. Well, it's
so to
of
answer
course
Peter, yes, Casa Milan, the building of it is sold. Yes, the building
it's
of
so.
it. So
Look,
Milan made like capital profit from that.
there you
But
go.
Casa Milan itself is still there. You can visit it.
Are you on your channel? Are you guys thinking to do some live, or you're gonna keep it low key like this at the moment? You're gonna just get some, how to say,
We should do
some
some live, but
subscribers.
then the thing is, we just started, and now we have
Mm.
maybe 7 or 8 subscribers.
Yeah, but
I'd
do reels,
rather,
bro. Do reels.
I should do reels, and like
Absolutely,
I
absolutely.
I should do, like take those videos and turn them into reels, and it's just at this time, it's just a matter of time at this point.
Yeah,
Like I'm
yeah, no,
starting a new work, and then I'm also handling this channel, and then I'm also handling Football Drawn. I didn't forget that channel yet.
come on.
um and yeah, I've time wise, I've invested so much time in Football Drawn to leave it aside.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
thing is my baby. And
Look, yeah. I tell
yeah,
you, for I guarantee you to do some shorts because before the match with against Inter. I published this video, these shorts about what's
Holy
his name?
shit, that's a
About
lot of
Ancelotti.
comments.
Ancelotti talking about Milan and Inter. And in the moment that Inter won, this is the message that I haven't responded. Look,
Can you zoom in more?
you want me to zoom? They are all in Italian, they are all insults.
Okay.
Look, mira, look, this is all messages that
Oh shit.
I haven't answered from Inter fan.
Does YouTube allow these things? Because because in my football drone, sometimes I get these comments that are like racist or whatever, and Google actually blocks it. Like it puts it in a separate place where I can approve them or not.
I don't care, man.
So it's
Honestly, I
interesting
don't
that
care.
all of these insults are
Mm.
making it through.
No, they're not really. They're not really insults. They are just. They're just. What to say?
You piece of blah
Frustrated.
blah blah.
Frustrated. The frustrated Inter fan. That now they have something to talk, and they come to the channel and they say that. That's it.
Well, take it as a compliment. You are
Exactly.
the
Take it.
Milan guy.
Yeah. Actually.
It's
Actually, this
it's sempre
this
Milan
reel.
and you.
This reel here, it went up to the sky, and now it's on 76,000 view. Thanks to Inter,
Wow.
thanks to Inter fan. So thank you, Inter
Do
fans.
shorts get any money, by the way?
Um, yes, but peanuts.
Compared to, let's say, normal video?
No, this one is
Like
getting.
70K.
Look, I got
Can you say, for
70K
example,
view,
50K in a short
1 point
compared to
1.34 euro.
oh, okay. So you can get a
So
Coke.
absolutely nada. Absolutely nothing.
so so let's say a short with 50,000 or a
Mm.
video with 500 views. Can you say they're the same?
Okay, okay, I know what you mean. Look, I did the reaction from 500 views. I gotcha. There you go. 472 views. 43 cents.
Oh, okay. So I would say
Yeah.
every 2,000 is
Mm-mm.
equal to the other video.
Yeah. So the reels, they don't make much money. The reels, they don't make much money. Absolutely.
And it's not like economically, YouTube doesn't make any money from it either. So I don't know how sustainable it is. I think they just added the short funds just to compete with
Yeah.
TikTok at this point, because in real videos you see the
Mm.
ads, so YouTube is making money from its own
Yeah.
as well. So that's sustainable, and it pays you 40% or what is it, 50% of the ads, right?
So,
Of what they make. This one, YouTube doesn't make any money. Like there's no ads between the shorts.
mm. Can you read the number?
Oof. 4,000. Wow. That's 500,000, right?
500,000 view on TikTok.
Wow.
On a reel that I posted on Instagram on Shorts and on TikTok. TikTok is like it goes up so fast and
You,
it's unbelievable.
you know, that's what I like about reels or shorts. You know, you
Mm.
make it one time and you can publish it in 3 different places.
You can splash it all over. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but what I don't like about shorts, and this is why I prefer longer videos, is
Yeah,
that there's no relationship between you and the audience. You know,
zero.
like when you make a full video, like you get the comments, you can go back and forth. You know, some of you guys, even from this from the chat that we're having here, some of the guys, like they can come to my personal DM or my football drum DM,
Mm-hmm.
and we talk about life or Milan or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There is a relationship, even just in the comments. You know, like some of
Yeah.
the regular
Yeah.
commenters will come in with shorts. I realized this. like people just come and go. There's no relationship,
No,
there's nothing,
it's different, man. It's I think overall what is happening is that all the platform what they're trying to do, they're trying to get their hands everywhere. So you can see that, for
Yeah,
example, I'm just giving you this example. TikTok has always been like just stories, like reels, and
yeah,
then since few months, I think they just added the you can add up a video up to 10 minutes long. 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
yeah.
I would say
I think the
it's a
maximum
normal
was
YouTube
three
video.
before. Yeah,
Exactly. And for example, even Instagram. So what they're trying to do, all the platform, even YouTube itself, then now they add this podcast section that I still don't know how to use it, how it works, and stuff like this. But they added the function. I don't know if you're a normal user, you probably don't see it. If you go actually on the creator side of YouTube, you do also have you have videos, live, post, playlist, and podcast, and they just
yeah.
added because they saw that the podcast was going so much. But on podcast there are so many other platform already.
Whew, you got your
It's
first investment.
boom. I'm investing on now
Yeah,
on Old Heart. Buy some alcohol tomorrow just in case we lose. But believe. No, always believing. Believe.
yeah.
Thank you, Peter. Guys, can I say
What's the
something
price
really,
of a
really, really?
beer
Not
in
tomorrow
Barcelona?
now. Yeah. Can I say something, guys, that we've been talking for 2 hours and 6 minutes, and we constantly
Wow.
have some people watching, commenting. Wizu, Peter, who else we got?
Joel,
Valentin, Anis, all these guys that they're here listening to
Joel,
the David,
Gonzalo,
Joel,
my favorite,
Gonzalo.
my
Yeah,
favorite Porto fan.
all watching the videos, guys. You are really amazing because me and Football Drone, we can stay here. You can stay here talking about everything for hours, and with you, it's
Yeah.
amazing. So uh, we are very happy. We are very happy. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Peter.
When are you doing your Belief merch? I can,
um, it's
you know
it's
where
it's.
I do mine. I can send you the
I want to
link
do it.
if you want to
I
set it
really want to
up,
do it. Yeah,
and it's
I
super easy. You just
yeah
upload the
yeah
design, and you can just select. Okay, you want it on a mug, or you want it on a long sleeve T-shirt, or on a
yeah.
V-neck, or on a hoodie, or on a towel, or on a blanket, or iPhone cover.
That's gonna be amazing.
Yeah,
That,
uh,
that's
and
gonna be really amazing.
um, and the beautiful thing is, at least in my channel, sometimes some of the people actually go and like they buy it as a way of their support. So
Yeah,
so it gives your audience an extra way of like, okay, if they like you and they want to support you, they get something in return as well.
I
Like they get
agree.
a merch that they like.
Now the things I
So
want to do like a bandana with a saying "believe," something like this
believe,
here. Something
yeah.
I don't know. I want to see. Maybe
I
I want
think
to
they
put
have a
like
bandana. Yeah,
I
they
want to
have
have a
everything.
bandana
These
similar to
guys.
this one, but of course without this kind of decoration. I want to have it like maybe with I don't know. Like you remember the old logo of Milan,
The
like the one with the
old one.
lion, the one with the lion.
Is it a lion? I thought it's a devil.
Is a lion? Is a devil? It depends on the view. Like
The
yeah,
animal.
that thing plus
That thing.
that thing and I believe here.
Yeah, you can do one in Italian as well.
I can do one in Italian too. Yes, yes,
But then
yes.
you don't say it in Italian. You don't
No, it
say
doesn't sound very nice.
believo.
Believo.
No mozzarella for you.
No mozzarella for me. Ma che cazzo. Anyway, dear football drone, it's really time for me to go now. It's 2 hour of life with all our friends in here. I can
It's been
only
a
say
blessing. Thank you all.
thank you to to be to be so nice to talk with and to start talking about Milan, but also being able to speak about everything.
Well,
That's so
thank
cool.
you
Really, really appreciate
for
it.
having me. Thank you for having me,
Absolutely.
and thank you for all the guys that followed along. It's been a
Absolutely,
real
guys.
pleasure.
Real pleasure, guys, for all of you that is still watching after 2 hours. I don't know how you can do it, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Really, this is amazing. And
You
just one
you
thing
are the legends.
that are all legend. Again, guys, I want to show you how technological I am because I can watch you from here.
Oh
But
wow.
remember, I can always watch you from here. And you don't
I
know
like
when
this
I'm
one
gonna say
more.
you don't know when I'm gonna say goodbye. Maybe I'm gonna say goodbye from here or maybe from there. You never
One
know.
question though. One
Tell me,
question before you go. That printer, the printer
which
next to you,
printer?
the one that
Which printer? This printer?
the one that's next to you. Yeah. Does it
What
work?
about it?
Does it work?
No.
Because I see you call Origi that printer. Like that yellow paper was has been on on your printer for a while.
Since
So that
always.
means so that means the printer hasn't been turned on.
Look,
Does
it's gonna
it
be
does it
turned on
work?
when Divo Corrigi is gonna score,
Oh,
which
imagine he
means never.
scores, you know, the goal that takes us to top 4.
Yeah, sure.
Man,
Printer Origi. Imagine
this
that.
guy is this guy is bad for my heart health, man. This guy, you know, I'll die young because of this guy.
Unbelievable. The Liverpool legend.
Man,
Anyway,
I don't know
okay,
how
what can
those
we say,
guys
guys?
tolerated him.
Peter, Wizu, Anis, um,
Gonzalo,
Gonzalo, Valentin, and all of you that came along for this incredible live stream. Thank you so much, guys. You made
David, David
this live stream
Andre Tuta.
incredible. Thank you, Football Drone. Thank you so
Thanks to
much.
you.
I don't
Let's
know.
do this again later.
Absolutely. Just one question for you.
Yeah.
Where do you want me to say goodbye? From here or from here?
No, I like the other one.
Which one? This one.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Because it shows the whole, atmosphere,
Look
the
at the
whole
believe how become good here. Believe.
yeah.
That's good,
One
eh?
more reason.
One
Yeah.
more reason.
One more reason.
Ciao. Ciao, guys. Have a
Take
good
care,
night.
guys.
Ciao, everyone. Bye
Good
bye.
night.